The Beak of the Finch by Jonathan Weiner provides a thorough look at the research that was initialized by Charles Darwin when he came across the Galapagos Islands on his journey around the world. This research was continued by two scientists, Peter and Rosemary Grant. For 20 years, Peter and Rosemary have spent their time proving that Darwin did not know the strength of his own theory of evolution. Among the finches on the desert island of Daphne Major, which is in the heart of the Galapagos, natural selection is taking place by the hour. It is remarkable that the finches got any attention at all. The island of Daphne Major was actually missed by the HMS Beagle, Darwin's ship, and the finches found on the island weren't even mentioned in Darwin's On the Origin of Species, which was his first book and was published in 1859. The book moves on to explain what exactly it is the Grants and their team of scientists are doing. Mainly focusing on observation, the scientists have been able to detect physical changes in the shape and size of the beaks of many different species of finches found on the island. This is facilitated by the fact that the finches living on the island, although competing with each other for survival, don't actually leave the island. This makes it easy for the Grants to keep track of the birds on the island and the changes happening to the birds. Finally, the book wraps things up with a look at what's to come in the future. Instead of portraying the usual hopeless view of the next 100 years, The Beak of the Finch explains how geneticists are able to start creating animals from DNA itself. Questions are also asked about the future of humanity. Much of the Grants' research, as well as many other scientists studying this field, points toward possible natural selection happening to humans around the world at this moment. How climate change is starting to affect the finches among other species is also included. Overall, this book is intriguing, well written, and definitely not boring. The interesting ideas and observations made by the Grants keep you hooked and wanting to keep reading. This book has won the Pulitzer Prize, and I recommend it to anyone looking for an informative yet fun book to read. My rating of this book was 9.5 out of 10.